up, Calgary? How are you today? You guys were awesome. You know, I always say it, I love this place, man. I love coming up to Canada. You guys are the best fans in the world. We appreciate you so much. I also want to first of all, thank you, and thank the media for coming out today. I also want to thank our partners, Sportsnet, TVA Sports. We really appreciate you guys too. And when I always talk about how big it is up here in Canada, for as small of a country as you guys are, there's not many people here, it's true. But as far as the support we get from this country, I just want to hit you guys with a few facts. We've only done 8 events here in Canada. Over 200,000 fans have attended, okay? In 3 host cities, Montreal, Vancouver, and Toronto. Over $40 million in gate. And God knows what the economic impact was of holding these events, because the one in, first of all, the first one in Montreal was huge. People flew in from all over the world. Broke records, the North American record in Toronto, where people came in from all over the world. This place has been the mecca for mixed martial arts ever since we set foot in this country. So we have a pretty big announcement as far as Canada goes. For the first time ever, in 2012, we're going to host 3 events up here in this country. Obviously, the first one being Calgary. And the other 2, we actually have a couple of guest stars that will be here today, and those 2 could announce the other 2 cities.
I'm thrilled to have the UFC here in Calgary. It's a dream come true for me. Calgary's a great city. It's got the best fans in the world. Every time I travel to a UFC, it doesn't matter where it's at, Vancouver, in the United States, anywhere, the plane is full of people flying from Calgary to go watch UFC, so why not have it here? So I'm excited on a personal level. I got a tough fight coming in May, but I really hope to be a part of the show. It'll be kind of be a storybook ending for me. I'll hopefully retire from the UFC. In the Calgary show, for me, the show is extra special. So thank you guys for coming out today.
So let's bring our next guest star. Unfortunately, he's via satellite from Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Hominick.
You're live. Thanks a lot, Dana, and thanks to UFC for including me in today's announcement. 2011 was a month. Thanks a lot, Dana, for including me today and the rest of the UFC for this huge event. 2011 was a monumentous event for a year for UFC in Canada, especially in Toronto. I am very proud to announce that the UFC will be returning to Toronto September 22nd this year. Very excited to be a part of it, and looking forward to this year with you.
Well, that was smooth. So, are we ready for our next guest star? Hopefully this one will go a little better. He's in Los Angeles.
Just like that, babe?
Our next introduce him now. He's in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen, George St. Pierre.
Hi, this is George St. Pierre. I'm from Los Angeles, and this is George St. Pierre from Los Angeles. I'm here to announce you that UFC will be in Montreal November 17th. And they will be in Montreal for the upcoming 2 following year. Thank you.
When?
Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Alrighty. So, like he said, these 3 cities, we'll be doing these 3 cities for the next 2 years. So that doesn't suck, right? We're pumped. I hope you guys are excited. And let's get this thing going. Let's open up questions from the media. Hey, son. All right, buddy. I heard you broke this early, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Hope you're not still pissed.
Not at all.
I guess my question is, we've heard of the Henderson Edgar rematch. Could that potentially be our headliner here in Calgary?
Nope. The headliner here will be Jose Aldo. He'll be defending us. Jose, whatever he calls himself.
And who are you defending it against?
We don't know that yet. This card's still so far away. We're still working on it. But believe me, I mean, just from the turnout here today and everything else, you know I want to bring a sick card here. So we're gonna bring a good one here to Calgary. I promise. I love it up here, man. It's my first time ever here. And like I said, I gotta be honest with you guys. I've been doing, we go. First time anywhere and you go to, have a press conference or whatever it is, just to turn out here for this press conference today. I heard people were out there. I don't know if this is cold to you guys, but this is really cold to me. And I know you've been standing outside for a long time, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I'm so pumped to come back up here with a sick card and blow the doors off that arena.
Dana, Heath Brown with CTV over here in the corner.
Hi.
Did you try to get a Stampede date? A date during Stampede?
During Stampede?
Yeah.
Tom, you want to take that one?
No, we didn't. No.
We didn't.
You know, I think that the date we found is absolutely perfect. It's right after Stampede Week. As I said, the Stampeders are hosting the Saskatchewan Rough Riders on the Thursday night. It's going to be an amazing week of sports entertainment in this great city, and July 21st is our first choice, and it's going to be a great choice.
What does Calgary have to do to get another date in the series of commitment here to Canada? What does Calgary have to do to get another date?
We're coming back. I just said we're coming for the next 2 years.
To Calgary?
No, I think here's the situation. We've made the decision. We made the decision that Montreal and Toronto are the tentpole events. They'll become fixtures on our calendar, and that the third Canadian city will be. It may come back to Calgary. We may be back in
it's going to be Calgary.
Get a question into Mark.
Good luck.
Mark, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
There's a big delay.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just hoping.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Indeed. You got a fight coming up at 145 against.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
We just sing each other's songs. You got a big fight coming up at 145. I was wondering if you were hoping to get out of that fight healthy enough and maybe come back to and have a show here in Calgary.
It's a big country.
Yeah, definitely, I fought out here with the WC. Huge show, huge grassroots fans, and when the UFC comes to town, it's going to be a different show. The atmosphere is there, amazing, passionate fans, and yeah, I'd love to come out here anytime. But I got a task at hand, UFC 145. I'm going to get the job done.
Hello, this question for Dana Whitemore, Renell of The Score. Dana, how are you? It's in regards to GSP and the timetable for his return. It's supposed to be November. Montreal, is that when we're going to see him unify the title with Carlos Condit?
Yeah, George, why don't you answer that question, George, on how your knee's coming along?
Well, my rehab is going very well. the doctor says it's the fastest rehab they have seen for an ACL surgery. So even though I'm feeling almost 100% right now, I'm halfway through my rehab and I can't push too much because my graft is still not fused properly. Even though my muscle feel good, I have to wait the minimum amount of time that I'm allowed to start training again. So I'll be training full out around July. So hopefully I'll have a chance to fight in front of my Canadian fan in November. But Dana is the boss and he's the one that decides on everything. But hopefully I cross my finger and I hope that will happen.
Trust me, we'll take him as soon as he's ready.
Par contre, je sais que mon prochain combat après ma réhabilitation sera cette année. Je ne sais pas si ça va être à Montréal ou si ça va être au Canada ou si ça va être à quelque part d'autre dans le monde. Mais la seule chose que je souhaite et que j'espère, c'est de me battre en 2012.
I agree.
We don't get to know.
If you guys have a question you want to ask Dana,
I wasn't ready for that.
and we'll end your mic to address your question.
What I said is basically, if you ask me where will be my next fight, if it will be in Montreal or not, I said when you get an injury like I had and you're off for a long period of time, the only thing you wish is to come back as fast as possible. And I don't know if it will be in the US or Canada, but I wish, I'm praying that I have a chance to perform in 2012. No matter where it will be, I want to come back and fight in 2012.
I'm getting a lot of Twitter messages from my home in Vancouver, my old hometown. Any word, Tom or Dana, on what's happening with Vancouver and the UFC fans there?
Not in the next 2 years.
Not in the next 2 years.
I can tell you that we have plans to make a presentation in front of the Vancouver City Council towards the end of April. The Vancouver Athletic Commission is preparing a report and will be presenting it to the City Council in the next several weeks. We're working very hard to make sure that we have all the things in place so we can come back at some point to Vancouver. It's been a great market for us. We've had 2 very successful events, but right now, 2012, we're in Western Canada and it's the city of Calgary.
Also, tomorrow, people in ACC, Rogers Center, or what will we find that out?
Tweet back that UFC fans don't riot.
I just want to say, we're huge podcast fans of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And I want to hear you on the show.
Yeah, I've been getting that one a lot. I know that his podcast is really well. I'm down. I'll do it. Joe's a good friend of mine, and whenever he's ready, I'm in.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Can you talk about Landberg for us?
Landberg, I'll be with him today.
Talk about your
Go ahead, Jimmy. What's happening?
Hi, I'm Jermaine Watkins, and I'm from Calgary, and I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Question number 1, can I have 5 minutes of your time following the press conference? And question number 2, will you be planning on having a fan expo come to Calgary anytime soon?
That's a good question. Give that one to Tom. I'll meet with you for 5 minutes. We'll give the other one to Tom.
It always happens to me, always happens to me. We actually have a fan expo planned for our UFC in Las Vegas event this coming summer. UFC 148 in Mandalay Bay, there's a UFC fan expo. So we wouldn't be having a fan expo there and then having one here in July, a couple of weeks later. But I think in time, we had our first UFC fan expo with UFC 129 back in April of last year. It was a huge success, so absolutely I can see it happening, but not this year.
Yes, we'll have him here in Calgary. Think about this. The Chael Sonnen Anderson Silva fight. I'm probably going to put my foot in my mouth here again. I'm probably not supposed to be talking about this either, but I always do it. So this thing's going to be in the soccer stadium in Rio. Same thing happened. Over 80,000 people are going to be at this event down there. So imagine if we did Anderson Silva versus George St. Pierre anywhere in Canada. You know what I mean? How big that fight would be. Believe me, I would love to do it. We'll see what happens.
Hello, Dean. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm Chris Ruggles from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm in Calgary.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you. My first question is have you ever decided to think about coming to Halifax for a show?
I've heard a lot of people asking. I know that. Tom?
Absolutely. You know, we've looked at an ultimate fight in Halifax. You know, we've had conversations with the Halifax Metro Convention Center. Halifax is a great sports town. It's a great university town. We'd love to be there. Probably not with a pay-per-view, but with a UFC fight night, we can see it happening for sure.
Awesome. And the other question is, since you guys have done outside shows before, have you guys ever thought about doing a show outside McMahon Stadium?
Outside show in Canada?
Yeah, McMahon Stadium.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't even have to ask him that question. That answer is hell no. Hell no. I did one outdoor show in 11 years, and that was in Abu Dhabi, okay? It's not raining there. It's not snowing. It's not going to be cold. Nothing. That's it. Seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much